Good day, learners. Welcome to Business Studies class. My name still remains Mr. Korede Ashaolu, and today we'll be looking at public incorporation. Please follow me as we look into the learning objective for today's study. The learning objective of today's topic. At the end of this lesson, the learners should be able to know the meaning of public corporation and to know the features of public incorporation. 3. To know the advantage and disadvantages of public incorporation and to know how government can have its own public incorporation. Please follow me as we look the meaning of public incorporation. Let us look at what is a public incorporation. A public corporation is a business that is owned and operated by the government to provide essential goods and services to the public. Example of the services are the electric supply services, the water services, and postal services. All these are the services that have been provided by the government for the essential use for the people of the public. And this takes us to the features of the public incorporation. Now we look at the features of the public incorporations. Number one features is owned by the government. A public corporation is being organized and owned by government. Number two is managed by a board of directors. In every public incorporation, they have a managing director that direct the affairs of every public incorporation that give reports of all activities that's been carried out in every public incorporation. Number three, they provide essential services. As we stated earlier, under the definition of the public incorporation, that we have examples of such which as the electricity supply services, we have water service and postal services. These are the essential services they provide for the basic use of the public, and they focus on not making profit. They ensure that all these services is being used and utilized by the public, and they are not focusing on the profit aspect, but they are only focusing on the development of the public and have access to access all these corporations and these services for their daily use and also for their own benefit as well. And this takes us to the advantages of public incorporation. Follow me as we look into that. Set advantage of public incorporation. Number one advantage is has enough and sufficient capital. Government have the capital to acquire services, to run services in their own capacity, monetary policy, and it ensures fair and equal distribution of service provided. Government ensure that there is fairness in distributing the services provided for the public use. It serves as a means of controlling monopolies. Government ensure that this public incorporation is also created for the people, and is being created in every community, so that they can have access, so that the private do not have the private do not have the owner rights on these facilities or on these assets, Government also have its own right as well, so that there will not be monopolies in this public incorporation. And number four, it rise the standard of living for people. We make people to have sense of belongings and to have access to these public incorporations for their use. And it is five, it is owned by government. As we said, this public corporation is owned by government and is being organized by government. And this takes us to the disadvantages of public incorporation. Let's go with me as we look at these disadvantages. Now, let's look at disadvantages of public incorporation. It is very hard to set up. For this is very hard to set up public incorporation. Number two, it requires large amount of money. It requires large amount of money because you need a large capital money to set up a public incorporation business. Number three, they also have delay in decision making. They cannot take decision on their own. They have to wait for the head, which is government, to take decision whatsoever. Number four, it lack privacy. Lacking privacy is that in the office setting under public incorporation, they all sit together and face each other. So there's no privacy. Everybody have access in and out of the office. And this takes us to why do government own public incorporation? Why do governments own public corporation? To provide important services. Number two, to keep price affordable. Number three, to ensure everyone has access to all these social amenities and have equal rights. Number four, to control importance of the national industries. Example of these national industries are Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation. They are the people in charge of the oil and gas. Number two, we have Nigeria Railway Corporation. They are the ones that are in charge of the railway transport. And we have Nigeria Ports Authority. They are the one in charge of the seaport. And that's the examples of the national industry. And this takes us to the next slide, which we are going to look at the public and private incorporation, different between them. Now let's look at the public and private incorporation, different between both public and private incorporations. And we need to understand these differences in ownership and purpose. Ownership under the public incorporation. The ownership are owned by the government, when private incorporation are owned by individual or shares holder seeking profit. For the public incorporation is owned by government, while the private incorporation is owned by an individual or shareholder that are looking or seeking for profit. Let's look at the purpose. The primary purpose of this public incorporation is to serve the community, whereas private incorporation aim to maximize profit for their owners. The government ensuring that they serve the community effectively and to ensure that every community have a sense of belongings. And while the private corporation that are aiming to maximize, to have increase in profit from their own business. Let us look at the profit aspect. For the public corporation, typically reinvest their earning into services. And while the private corporation, they are looking how to utilize their own profit to expand their own business. That's the difference between the public and the private corporation. And this has taken us to the assignment of this class session. This is assignment for today session class. Number one, you need to explain the public incorporation. Number two, complete the full meaning of this public incorporation, which is NWC. What NWC stands for? What is NRC stands for? What is NPA stands for? And what is NIPOST stands for? Look for the meaning. And this assignment must be done before our next class. As I conclude, public corporations are government-owned organizations and they provide important services for the communities and they have many benefits for the people to achieve. They also face their own challenges. They play a key role in national development for the people to have a sense of belongings. A public corporation serve people and support the country progressive, meaning that public corporation have helped a lot to serve the people and to may also help the economy to progress in a significant progress to achieve their aims and objective. And if you have any questions, you can please reach out to me. I will attend to your question. Thank you for listening for this class session. And thank you. I appreciate you all for your patience and for your time. And see you next in our next class. And have a nice day. Bye.